Yeah, yeah. I think this is gonna benefit Askew a lot because Askew is very aggressive.
Uh, it will work in that regard, but this is also in the regards that this is Min Min, and if Askew gets advantage, this can be a really difficult place for Leah. But if Leah can kind of hold neutral and try to stick even, then I could see this definitely working out either way. And it looks like Leah is going to be going in with Kid Cobra. Hydra,
Yeah.
Toaster, Megaton. That's actually not too bad of a loadout. I do like it.
No, yeah, and I do like Hydra is a really good tool against Min Min in my opinion.
Kid Cobra has a
It's
lot
really
of
good
good
for
movement. He's got that large girth, especially coupled up with medium weight arms, can be really dangerous and potent.
yeah. Right now, Leo is doing a very good job at catching Askew's dashes and countering the Tri-Blast really well.
Yeah, she's doing a solid job, getting some like damage and holding the lead against Askew, but that wide grab going to catch her off guard.
And here comes Askew getting the aggression up. Yeah, and Askew is not just mindless aggressions, he knows how to bait the punches.
Yeah, baiting them out, punishing, capitalizing on them. Here's another grab confirmed. Leah now at critical health, and the Tri-Blast is going to seal her fate. Askew claimed that first point.
Yeah, seeing this shows how Mimin was translating to this match really well because it's either she gets the advantage or she doesn't gets it. And here we see, and Leah went for the Hydra. Oh, unfortunately the rush failed there, but no, I am expecting a shield break there. Yeah, and once Askew gets the Dragon Chakram, it's over.
Indeed. Yeah, it's
He's
just
waiting. Oh, barely failed, but got the rush there. A nice 320. Nice catch there. Oh!
And with that, Askew going to be able to claim the first point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I play against Askew before, and I know that once he gets going, it's very difficult to stop him.
Yeah, he gets tempo, and he's just kind of is scary.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the time one can get desperate, and as soon as the opponent gets up, he will try to punch back, and Askew can capitalize on that.
Indeed.
Yeah, I personally don't know which take can Leah go with Kid Cobra to gain a good advantage.
I feel like Mausoleum might actually be a good pick for her. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of them could start. Let's see. Okay, and it looks like we're going to be going with Temple Grounds. That could also be a solid one. Gives her a little bit of an opportunity to hide away if Askew's being too much of a bully, and it does mean that she potentially can find places where she gets that high ground a little bit more advantage and control.
Yeah. The only problem I see for Leah here is that Kid Cobra must go around the pillars to get the better shots. But Askew went a double roster, so forget that. They're basically both in the same level there.
Leah switching over to the Hydra. That can be a good vertical counter. And with those spread shots, it means it's going to be a lot harder for Askew to be able to punch through them. But that Dragon Arm is going to be a much larger and stronger body, and will definitely allow for Askew to have a much easier time punching through those bolts.
Yeah. And Askew is less worried because it's two mediums against a medium and a light. So he only really needs to fight against the Toaster. Once he blocks the Toaster, then he can safely punch through the Hydra and get a nice 140.
Heading into our next round, you're gonna be switching
And
back to double toaster. It's a
yeah.
steady loadout. It makes sense, especially when you're trying to figure things out.
Whoa! Nice rush by Askew.
It's a very comfortable loadout that's very rewarding to play and work with. And we're already
Yeah.
seeing some of that. She's managed to secure some nice hits. Gonna go for rush, but Askew is behind the pillar, and he's gonna safely slip away unharmed.
Yeah. I don't know how that looking on your side. In my side, the bunches were to the left and right of the pillar. It looked kind of funny.
Oh yeah. Gets caught by the grab. Leah now at critical health cannot take any more serious damage, and it's going to be a serious blow to the head as that roaster sings right in and knocks her out.
Yeah. Yeah. Going with double toaster was a good idea. The only time I actually beat Askew way back then in an Mega League Monday was using a chill and buff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and funny enough, even though it was Temple Ground, the only time the pillar play a critical role was during Leah's rush right there.
Yeah. Definitely some nice plays there. Hopefully we see more of her later on down the road.
She did really well actually. I have problems fighting Askew from time to time, but most of the time really, and she managed to take half his head in sparring ring.
Yeah, she actually did a very solid job in a lot of those exchanges.
Yeah,
Managed to get a couple of good charged hits in too.
Yeah, I personally can't fight in sparring ring at all.
Different stages for different people. I feel like Kid
Yeah.
Cobra definitely excels a lot more. Like, you can punish Kid Cobra more efficiently there because of the fact that his movement can get him cornered a lot more easily than some other places. But it also
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily need to charge up nearly as much as, say, Min Min. So he can quickly just get in and start smothering his foe.
Yeah, and the size of sparring ring benefits Kid Cobra's big arm. So
Yeah.
he got a Kid Cobra in sparring ring can easily corner an opponent and keep them in the corner for the rest of the match.
Yeah. Kid Cobra can kind of just lull people out in a lot of cases. And we
Yeah.
even saw, like, earlier this day, I was running the EU bracket, and Penzo, one of the players, Penzo, decided to go double clapback, and...
I was thinking, I don't remember if it was Penso or another player, also in a Mega League Monday. They tried to corner me with a clapback popper, Kid Cobra.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was able to read the shield cancel in that match, but it's scary being in the corner and just seeing that big wall of clapback going slowly towards you.
I mean, it wasn't so much slowly coming towards him. He was up in his face, and he was just throwing out clapback after clapback, and it was like, you try to shield out of it, you dash into a clapback. You try to punch,
Yeah.
you got your own fist in your
You
face,
punch yourself.
plus a clapback.
Yeah, that's just scary.
Mm-hmm. I think
So now we're gonna have a L and Mystery Man, bro. Do we have the first stage?
I think we have DNA. I think they've decided on DNA Lab for their first bout. Unless... So Mausoleum was banned. Then Mystery banned DNA and Buster. So we can't go to DNA.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yes. Okay, so we have Sparring and Buster Beach left. Wait, correct? No, Buster is down. So, Mazo, DNA, and Buster down. So we've got Sparring and Temple left. And whichever of those two will be the stage that we'll be facing off in. And Sparring or Temple. Lance bans Temple. So we are going to Sparring Ring. I'm not sure if Mystery Man's come across Lance before, so he might be in for a surprise on what we're about to be seeing.
Yeah, I think I played El Chart before, but I can't remember.
He's a really difficult foe to play against, especially when you are not prepared for what you're about to face. I find him to generally be a really good example of he's a really solid example of each step between you're in this kind of tier of player, and then if you beat this player, then you're in this tier. It's Sparring. Yeah, I've got it set already. You're good to go. But he is one of those gatekeepers. Not in the bad way that we know gatekeeper, but he's like a boss. If you beat this boss...
No, I understand too. I consider myself to be like the South American boss, in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, especially because of inactivity, I'm like the only South American player.
Oh no, Lance, don't play with a broken thumb, this is not good! I mean, you're in. I guess you're gonna be fighting regardless. We'll have to see how that broken thumb turns out. Cause right now, though, he is currently doing what Lance does, and he is smothering Mystery Man out, who is completely unprepared for this pressure and tempo and damage as he takes another 200 damage.
He took full advantage of Mystery-Man not charging at all during that part, and just armoring through everything. Now that Mystery Man has the comeback mechanic, it's getting a bit more difficult, especially because...
Nope,
oh, nice
never
grab.
mind. Just a little bit of fear peppered in with that rush, and you've got a recipe for a 200 damage grab. Lan's gonna be slamming him down. 600 damage of that first round was grabs.
Now Mystery Man is going a double roaster. Ooh, try a raw rush right there.
That is such an unfortunate play. Him just quickly trying to play that out. Managing to...
Yeah.
He's able to push Lance out as a result of that. But it also means that he's lost a rush. And he's just in a position where unless he's making good read after good read, he's going to get caught out by all of Lance's plays and take some heavy damage.
I was going to say... El was looking for Mystery Man to jump to get the rush, because it's the best way to catch someone with Phoenix.
Yeah. We do have Mystery enraged now. This is going to definitely help him in these exchanges. We're seeing a lot of good damage. Out comes the rush. He's going to be able to survive those tortures.
Yeah.
Brings the score to 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, El Char is going very aggressive. That can become his demise.
It definitely
if he's
can.
Not careful.
If he's not careful. But at the same time,
Exactly.
a lot of what he's going for is he overwhelms his opponent, and if they're just not ready to respond to his pressure, that's where most of his exchanges work out. Is just being able to keep up this pace and keeping up the tempo and overwhelming his foe, especially since he has firearms. Every time he hits, you're noticing Mystery Man is actually losing a lot of rush in a lot of these hits.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice dodge, but he is going to
Yeah.
still get burned down. Mystery still not too far away. He has rush just about ready, but he can't get hit another time all of a sudden, and that's a retorture that's going to just go right through that deflect. Lance will be taking the first point.
Yeah. As always, since I made that whole graphic about the triangle of boxing, you can see how El Char is basically playing in a Swarmer style, and that's really getting into Mystery Man, bro, who is clearly trying to be an outboxer. He's trying to look for a mistake from Master Mommy and then punish.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Master Mommy is just going in and is just not allowing him to react to any mistake because there's no time.
Yeah, that is the classic Lance recipe. He's a player that quickly comes in for a lot of pressure, and if you are not ready to punt, if you don't know him, you have to quickly adapt.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be quickly Mystery trying to figure out what he's looking to do to try to fight back. I definitely see he's already starting to get a bit of an understanding. It's just getting caught in the act. Most people are probably going to lose to Lance at least once or twice in their time playing ARMS, if not numerous times beyond. He'll still catch a lot of senior and very experienced players off guard sometimes, where you just get thrown into a tight-knit stage like Sparring Ring, and you just don't have the time to plan things out accordingly, and he throws out 3 grabs as you're trying to build up rush, or build up a charge, and you just lose because of that.
Yeah. I wonder if Mystery Man Bro is gonna try like a wind arm or something like that. I think he will benefit a lot for having something to push Mommy away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the double roasters wasn't too bad of a setup, especially since it meant that he was capable of outboxing Lance. And if he got a double punch while Lance was in the air, that is a decent amount of knockback, a solid amount of launch, and it can give him a little bit more room. A lot of what I'm anticipating is he's going to pick somewhere with a little bit more space, a little more room, and that is exactly what we're going to be seeing as we're going over from Sparring Ring to Scrapyard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Scrapyard is gonna benefit him, especially if he manages to keep the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that position, Retorture is not gonna be as effective as normal.
Indeed.
Oh, and Mystery is going Ribonger, which is a really good counter for Master Mommy, in my opinion.
Can be, but there is also the concern of the fact that, like, Lance jumps a lot and he's really utilizing that vertical movement, which means he's kind of canceling out a lot of what Mystery Man would be going for with Ribbon Girl, where he's kind of just always in the air, and he's just going to be competing and tracking with camera regardless. I feel like it would have been better for him to just stick with Spring Man, and we're already seeing a lot of that in effect right now, where Lance is just...
The main problem Mystery Man is having right now is that he doesn't know how to respond to the Phoenix. Because I've seen a lot of the damage was the Phoenix being tossed in the correct way, no?
Mm-hmm. Oh, a nice Slap-O-Mander finally finding some space. Lance just looking for a little window, and it's going to be the Retorture.
And that ending right there, is reading Mystery Man really well, because he knew right after the block that he was gonna jump with Ribonger. So he jumped in retaliation with the Retorture.
Nice grab,
Ooh, nice
and
grab.
then it's gonna stick 200 damage.
Oh, it's not gonna be a lot, but at least it created a bit of space.
Yeah, it's gonna create some room, and Mystery Man gonna be able to capitalize on that, utilizing the toaster, pushing him back further.
I'm pretty sure Mystery Man could punish that grab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Master Mom is just cornering right now, so he has no problem. Nice catch with the Phoenix. Yeah, as I said, the Phoenix is like the biggest problem right there, because it's catching most of the jumps.
Oh, that is going to be almost it.
Oh, no.
Mystery Man is still in this. He still has his chance.
Nice. He needs to be patient.
And he's gonna be
Oh,
able to
nice.
survive!
Perfect.
Score brought to 1-1.
That was perfect. He stopped the Phoenix and punished the Retorcher perfectly.
And we can see in this time, in this context, he's starting to figure out more of what he needs to do to be able to fight Lance off. But it's still a difficult match, and there's still a lot of pressure and damage rolling in, especially whiffing that first rush. That's just a little bit more difficult. Good patience there is going to allow him to punish that just barrage of blasts.
He's trying to keep some space, but unfortunately, that is actually something I realized when I was like studying a bit of the character. Master Mommy was designed so you can't camp him out. Because, oh yeah, he's really slow, you can stay away from him, but he can heal. So it's not like you can just get some damage and then play cowardly the rest of the match.
Indeed.
And right now, Mystery Man is doing a very good job punishing back. Oh, that's gonna... Nice. Nice catch right now, but he needs to be careful.
Oh, he's gonna survive!
Oh my, the elevation saved him. That was beautiful.
Lance trying to find some kind of 200 damage tick. He's not finding it. Gonna go back into his barrage, but that only means he's gonna be eating chip hits beyond.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that rush, the elevation was the deciding factor there.
Definitely starting to figure out this matchup. Mystery Man bringing the score to 1-1. Whoever takes this will be advancing to face off against Askew. I do also have some exciting news for everybody. We've got the poll for the next bout, next round coming in. Go ahead and vote. /vote 1 will give you B4 Slosh versus Atom Brain, if you want to see more Master Mummy potentially. X-Former versus Landfrog would be /vote 2, and Lunagabs versus Piper will be /vote 3. We're going to Buster Beach. We're going to Buster Beach.
Oh, Buster Beach is a good mod for Mommy, especially if he can keep the opponent in the hot pocket. Then there's gonna be no escape.
Mm-hmm. And just reconfirming that we have Buster Beach as... Let's go Buster. We are good to go. Whoever takes this is claiming the point. Lance heading over to some familiar grounds. It's not sparring ring, but there's not that... The high ground that Mystery Man had before is just not prevalent here. And he's also going to be starting off... You can make the argument this is a good place, but it can also be a really bad place, as he's already starting off being cornered. And Lance just gets to start the chase.
I was gonna make a commentary I always do about Buster Beach, how I don't like the spawn points. Because one player starts in a corner, basically.
Mm-hmm. But Lance is now finding him nicely in that hot pocket. Mystery quickly.
Yeah, managed to escape thanks to the lava man there. And now Mommy is in the hot pocket, but he needs to capitalize on that? No, there's no.
Yeah, Mystery Man definitely has this figured out. He's making a lot of really good calls.
Nice.
He's going to make an excellent punish here. Doesn't get the KO, but look at that health lead. Even with this stage, he's just making the right calls.
Yeah. Yeah, he managed the pattern Ellis is doing with his attack, and he's punishing really well.
Mm-hmm. We do have him backed up into the ditch now. The hot pocket is his domain.
Oh!
And Lance is going to try to keep him here.
Yeah.
Nice block.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Shield Bravery was a very little damage. Oh, arm down. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could, if we were able to actually choose where to throw our opponent, Master Moe could have easily keep everyone gear in the hot poker.
Indeed. Fortunately, he can't.
Yeah.
Right now, Mystery really taking advantage of that out in the open, moving around freely, and really just keeping this momentum in his favor, getting some really choice pokes and punishes. That one exchange, that one last moment hit that he was able to secure in Scrapyard, it could have been the end for him. But fortunately, coming off of that, we see he figured out the matchup, started making the calls,
Yeah.
and Mystery going to be able to take Lanced out 2-1.
And Mystery Man also took advantage that Master Mommy couldn't dash long enough, and Buster Beach is a very narrow stage, so it was really easy to catch a lot of punches.
Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and say that the poll is pretty much concluded. We've got Slosh and Adam Brain getting the vast majority of the votes between all of these. And no sense in waiting out and seeing how things go from here, especially with such the lead for those two. We'll just have them go in, and they're going to be our next streamed match. Alright, let's get things set up and rolling. Poll results did finally come in, and it is exactly what was anticipated, as Adam and Slosh will be our players. Get names nice and ready. I've got them both in already, so that's always nice and handy. And I didn't note this before, but with us having 18 players, 2 of which who could not make it, that means we have an evenly rounded 16-player bracket right now.
Oh, nice.
Which is the hugest. The large, like, I think there's a bracket that I ran with, like, Season 3 finale had 24 participants. And that was a huge spike from back then. Like, everything else struggles would be, putting it loosely, like, none of them really even contend. With just how dominant this bracket is. How do you sign up again? You would have needed to sign up before the tournament registration closed out. You'll need to keep an eye out for when this comes back in a couple of weeks to be able to participate in the next Scrapstar.
Wait, I'm confused. Why is Adam the mommy? Last time I remember, Slosher was the mommy.
They can be whoever they want to be. Slosh actually has a decent amount of experience with this Lollipop, but I think Adam's changed things up a little bit again, because originally he has a lot of experience with Twin Town, we saw mostly that, and then he was really enjoying Masango, but it looks like he's got that mummy itch, and he's just really looking to scratch it.
Yeah, that sounds like me with secondaries in this match. Like I can't play one for a long period of time.
Seize this moment for the rush.
Nice catch right there, and that's gonna be it. No. Adam Brain with the Adam plays right now.
But yeah, if you want to stay up to date on Scrapstar events, future tournaments, just follow me on Planet Scrapstar at Battlefly, and you should be able to stay up to date. Or just join the Planet Scrapstar Discord, and that should allow you to get pings and alerts for any events that are coming up.
Slotcher is now a bit more comfortable right now. And
Ooh, nice catch. And I think that's going to be a perfect. That is a perfect for Slosh.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned before, but it's funny how since ARMS doesn't synchronize the spectators properly, the grab Slotcher did against Adam in the previous round, I saw that grab being broken, but working at the same time.
It happens. It's
No, as I said, because the arms doesn't synchronize the spectators correctly. It only synchronizes the players, which is really smart in my opinion.
Slosh currently holding onto a light lead. Sees a nice chance for a rush, and he's going to be able to land it.
Both rush punishes by Slosh has been amazing, and Aaron failed the timing there. Ooh. Yeah, Slosh did a really good punishes with the rush in both rounds.
And with that, Slosh going to be able to have a very impressive first point. Setting up with advantage, and looks like we're going to be heading straight back to Buster Beach. I would be expecting a change from Atom Brain, either character or arms, and it looks like we're going to see character specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting if he was going to the same stage, I was like, yeah, he's changing loadout or character. Yeah, this is what I know Adam for going I Twin Tail.
Slosh going in with the Tri-Blast Dragon. I've managed to see this loadout work out really well. This is a slight variation to Twin 5-0's, of course, Biffler Ice Dragon loadout. And it works just as well in a lot of cases with the Tri-Blast just having a much more solid horizontal coverage. And then the Fire Dragon still just doing what the Ice Dragon did, just in terms of damage.
Yeah, and Tri-Blast as a whole is a really good trapping arm because of the first hit. So it almost any loadout can work with a Tri-Blast.
Adam struggling to find his way in and is just constantly getting sniped down.
That is the worst.
This pressure that Slosh is applying and forcing Adam to have to keep up with this chase is just not working out for Adam in the slightest. Who's constantly getting pummeled and pelted down.
Yeah, I also love how good Slosher is using both arms, because whichever arms he throws first, the second one is ready to cover the blind spot.
Tried to bait out the rush. And he's gonna actually land the grab before the rush properly comes out.
You see right there, he threw the Tri-Blast and knew Atom Brain was moving to his right, and saw the Dragon Corp in the perfect position.
Adam still at a light health disadvantage. That could have been a good opportunity, but he took so long to reply that once that grab came out.
Yeah. Look. Can you do it?
Looking for a chance. Slosh trying to bait something out.
Yeah. For a moment I thought he had a heart attack.
Adam not falling for it. Does have a little bit of tempo. Tried to go for the high grab. Almost got sniped by the dragon, but that punch is going to save him.
He's trying to keep Slosher in the corner. That's gonna be it.
That will be the KO. Brings the round to 1-1. But Slush is still just 1 point away from being able to advance to semifinals.
Slosher pulled me too. I thought he was having a heart attack right there.
Out comes the rush. That's going to be a good dodge. Prevents a shield break that looked almost inevitable.
Ooh, nice punish of the Tri-Blast right there. That's another thing Slush is doing really well. He's causing damage to the arms really fast, thanks to the Tri-Blast.
Yeah, there's so much arm damage going on against Adam. Constantly weakening it. The multi-hits from the Tri-Blast or just the uncharged spread just really reaching in, poking out those arms and his shield and constantly lowering Adam's health. Out comes this rush. It's gonna it's gonna be safe enough.
It's the reason why both Tri-Arms are really good, because it's very difficult to dodge them perfectly.
Adam trying to take things slow, really capitalizing on Twin Tail's Actrosor to slow these attacks down around him and give himself a little bit more time to see the incoming attacks. But even then, that Dragon does not get affected by Actrosor at all. So as soon as he sees that head rear up, he's got to go in for the block. Slosh sees a chance for Rush. This could be a shield breaker. Oh, he's going to be able to keep himself away from the grab, but Adam still has a Rush capable, and that the chip damage from the Rush enough could set him in the health lead. Slosh trying to push him back. That fear is too strong, and he's not even going to get out of the hot pockets.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was going to be either the Rush gets the round, or Slosh was going to block and just get more chip damage.
That was pretty much a lose-lose situation for Slosh.
Yeah.
Who ended up getting overwhelmed just in that one little situation. Getting caught by that grab was such an unfortunate play. But it worked out splendidly for Adam, as the score is now 1-1.
Yeah.
I should consider making, like, top 6. I'm not sure about top 8, but top 6 would definitely be, like, best of 5 if we're getting these numbers again. Just give people more time to keep things rolling.
And it seems we're going to be going to Scrapyard.
We are scrapping it up at the scrapyard.
I mean, if we are in the Scrapstar tournament, we need to go to Scrapyard at least one.
I mean, not necessarily. It's a cool stage, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't need to happen, and we've already seen it once with Lance against Mystery Man. So, if that was a tick on the box, we've already got it ticked. Slosh gonna be sticking with Lollipop. Adam Brain sticking with Twin Tail. We do have a Lockjaw also equipped on Slosh's side, adjusting away from that toaster.
Yeah. I don't know how good Lockjaw will be against Twin Tail. I'm assuming it could work because the Twin Tail should be forced to choose between stopping the projectile or the arm itself.
Considering how Adam's actually moving, I would go as far as to say that it could potentially be a better version of the Dragon in this exchange, because a lot of it isn't Adam Brain dodging these, it's him blocking, and that just means a lot more chip damage, a lot better shield break potential, and just a more awkward time for Adam to be able to play around these attacks.
Yeah, and especially because Lockjaw is a heavy arm, so it could actually win some of the exchanges.
Adam doing a really good job here so far. Holding on to a light lead, keeping this chase going against Slosh, who is just still dancing around all of these attacks and constantly finding little windows to poke in. With Rush coming up too. Oh, this is a Rush! No Rush from this!
No, I think he wants to save the Rush.
He might be able to. He does have some control. But if Adam gets the Rush here, that is just a KO.
No! God, we have Magic Pixel. Oh.
Boomerang trying to swing in. Slosh now Slosh is looking for a Rush chance.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam is gonna try to buy a time right now.
Yeah. If he weakens that shield.
Oh!
Oh, he got threw out maybe one too many arms.
Yeah.
If he just tried to focus on burning through that shield, I could have actually seen that thing weakening up, and then Adam not being in a position to respond and just getting pummeled through. Fire Dragon being put away.
Chose the Lockjaw.
We do have the Lockjaw on the field now, and we'll see how this works. If it's going to be what I expected, or if Adam's going to be able to just dodge away from all of these attacks. So far, Slosh just holding on to it, has yet to throw it out too often unless he's confident it's going to line up.
Oh, very grab right there.
This is definitely messing Adam up just a little bit more, knowing that Slosh has a superior rush, or a potentially superior rush, if Slosh can line up that Lockjaw just to chew through that Chilla rush. It's just slowly been beamed down on
Adam a little bit because it's also messing up Adam a little bit because he was sometimes just punching the dragon down or punching the laser, and he can't do that with the lockjaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bounce perfectly dodged the grab right there.
That brings it to match point. Whoever takes this will be advancing.
Yeah, and I just realized nobody has used the rush yet.
Nobody wants to use it yet. They're just looking for that perfect time.
Yeah, they both know that the player who does it first, exactly, whoever rushes first was gonna lose the exchange.
Indeed. Oh, we're getting an ice chain though.
Yeah.
Slosh does find his way out finally. Adam was just so focused on completely turning this back in his control by getting an infinite ice chain. But Slosh finding his way out. He's getting a lot of good chip hits in again. And even with just all the damage from that, basically a rush's worth, we do have Adam at a 30% health deficit. And any good catch from Slosh can potentially end his day. Thinks he sees a chance, but it's going to be a grab that's easily capitalized on. The KO sealed in, and Slosh advancing 2-1 to face off against Askew.
Something I was gonna say at one point. It's incredible how the speed of lockjaw, how slow it is, actually works in its favor because people miss-time shields all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as I expected, lockjaw turns out to be a really good tool against Adam and Twin Tail.
Looking at the lower side of brackets, just updating people quickly. Elshard's taking Leah Maria out 2-0, and will be awaiting to face off against... I believe we'll be facing off either Luna or Piper. Treebird taking Pikmin Slayer 1 out 2-0 and is facing off against Landfrog. Spenjo taking Mario down 2-1 and is currently awaiting his opponent, which is going to be Adam Brain. And then last but not least on the lower side of the brackets, J-Ro taking False King out 2-0 and is facing off against Mystery Man Bro. Heading over back to the high side of brackets. Let's see if...
Really cool for Leah Maria to join the event.
Indeed.
That was her first one, right?
Yes, this was her first one.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the first time I joined an event of a big level. I was really nervous.
She had some good plays, some good games too. Hopefully we'll see more of her down the road. It was definitely a delight. Thanks again for participating. Let me do this. Alright, so we've got X-Former, we've got Luna Gabs in here. We might have Slosh and Askew play off stream, depends on how they're feeling. I'd rather stream them if I can, but if they'd rather just get going, I might let them just get going. Alright, yeah, it looks like... Then, and you two can go. Alright, so it looks like we are going to be going to Temple Grounds. I'll get these two, their names set up. hopping in, X-Former diving in, and we are starting things off with the Yemplest of rounds.
Mhm. There's been a lot of dragons and chillas in today's loadouts.
I mean, both are very, very solid arms that lead into a lot of interesting and exciting plays.
Yeah.
So I can see why, especially since as the scene develops, a lot people are trying to figure out ways to counter and outplay the current scene, and Dragon is a very excellent arm at being able to do that. As long as you've got that range, as long as you've got the movement, you can kind of position yourself to just set the Dragon up to be in positions that are either extremely or impossible to deflect with just gloves alone.
I haven't seen, and I think it will be pretty funny, someone who play Min in Smash going to arms and asking, why does the dragon always shoot the laser?
Yeah, no, that's... They're gonna be very
hilarious.
confused on a lot of things about the transition. They'll be like,
Yeah.
I hit them with the megawatt, but it doesn't do more damage, they just stop moving.
No, but for me the biggest one is the dragon, because here you have to commit to the laser.
Mm-hmm. X-Former able to take that first round. Nade Dragon just proving to be a mighty challenge.
Yeah, and a really good rush, because Nate is really good at catching opponent and keeping them in place.
But Luna does have Tri-Blast Chakram, and as long as Luna is just staying on top of things, making sure that Dragon Arm doesn't get charged up, look at this pressure and tempo that is just working out for them.
And keeping a Min in the corner, that's always a plus.
That is a plus in this matchup.
Yeah.
X looking for a chance to get the Dragon Arm or a rush to turn things around. I'm suspecting that X-Former will just want to be holding on to that though, especially being one hit away from KO, and Luna will just very confident in health lead.
Yeah, Min is not gonna throw the rush unless, unless it was a good confirm.
Yeah, unless it was a good confirm that could potentially turn things around and set up that point. But especially with how things rolled there, that is not happening. How comes the
Something
rush?
that Luna is doing really good.
Oh, this
is
movement!
Yeah, something that Luna is doing really good is that she understands. I need to worry mostly about the nade, because after dodging nade, Dragon is easier to dodge.
And Luna with a really nice pressure just gets the blast confirm off the... He is currently dancing his way through this bout. And is just looking for one more hit to KO. Also, please tell me somebody clipped that.
Commentator score, sorry.
Somebody please have clipped that moment. That sick dodge that Luna was able to play out. Utilizing just the rush interaction, dashing out of the way and quickly walking out. Finding a sweet little point. Punishing, and is going to be able to claim that first point.
Yeah, something that as I said, that I realized a lot is that in this match you can see how one of the players understands, I need to worry about that one arm. If I save from that arm, the other one is easier. In this case, Luna knew that Nate was the one who started the chain, and then allowing Dragon to get the hit.
Indeed.
Going DNA. Yeah, I can see this working really well to get Dragon Arm.
Yeah, this will be a very solid stage for getting that Dragon Arm charged up. And it's definitely a solid stage for just using that Dragon as well. With there being so much space and range, you can just set up some really good sniping points. Luna trying to find his way in, looking for an opportunity to keep this pressure going, and is actually quickly weakening that pillar that X-Former is hiding behind. We do see it go down, and now it's just Temple Grounds all over again. X-Former quickly finding another pillar, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's trying to stay behind a pillar at all times. And he's looking for the...
A nice read is gonna take away a third of the last of the pillars still remaining. A nice catch with that rush too. Luna is just keeping this pace going. He is...
Yeah.
Hanukkah is not the only excellent Twintel in STL. Luna definitely excellent at playing this character. Look at this movement, just Luna constantly on the move. Even took a moment to weaken that last pillar so that he doesn't have to worry about X-Former going for it later down the road.
And I think that was X-Former actually breaking the pillar, and I don't think he wanted that.
No, he definitely did not want that. But at that point, I'm pretty sure that pillar was going to cause him more trouble than anything.
Yeah. And also the pillar was weakened enough that anything was going to go through. Yeah, but now it's open field for Luna. Really easy to just go in and not worry about anything.
But he's gonna have to worry about this now as he's locked into that corner. X-Former gonna get knocked down by Chilla Tri-Blast.
I apologize, I've been cursing Luna the entire time.
A nice disarm. X-Former starting to get some really good tempo. Has a lot of control in this field, even with that counter. Luna leaned in so hard on trying to punish that rush, and X-Former was able just to capitalize on that as a result, and is now just looking to try to take Luna out one good hit to be able to get a round point. Out comes this rush, a nice block, but it just means that X-Former is going to be able to shield it out.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure X-Former is saving his for the next round.
That does mean that if Luna's
only for
keeping up,
emergency.
Yeah, if Luna's keeping up this pace though, you can see he's
Yeah,
quickly
he's gonna
building up another rush.
Yeah, as I said, it's probably an emergency. Oh, nice.
If that rush was present, X-Former would have been in a very dicey place, as that rush could have potentially led to a KO. We do see a nice start coming in from X-Former. A good coverage, but... Oh, another pressed counterplay, but it's going to lead into 285 damage. So just determined to get this damage in counterplays.
Luna thought she was able to escape the rush, and then that was a really heavy punish. X-Former getting the openings for the Dragon Arm, and Luna having problems now dodging the nade.
Indeed. Luna really struggling to keep up with this. Does finally get that knockdown. He just needs to keep this pace going, but we do have X-Former ready with the rush.
There he is. It's not gonna be a lot, but it pushed Twintel away, and now it's a little more space. But oh yeah, that's what I was expecting.
330 damage. It is now last hit base, and there is 40 seconds left. A solid dragon shot will bring the score to 1-1. And seeing how this is, whoever is able to take this will be advancing to face off against either Askew or Slosh.
I think Luna will probably want to go to a bit of a smaller stage.
We're going right back in. Luna was making it work, had a really strong first bout, but just lost his tempo and ground deeper in.
Yeah, especially after he broke all the pillars. That's like the main thing to get a huge advantage over Min Min.
I think a lot of it was just the fact that he started to get really impatient with his plays. You saw it twice. X-Former just capitalizing and punishing, throwing out the rush, whiffing completely, and then and then X-Former able to pause, line up his shot a second time, and was able to safely connect. Luna definitely needing to be a little bit more patient if he wants to be able to turn things around. Right now, he needs maybe to find some way to be able to start pushing back against X-Former, though, as that Dragon Arm is just causing no end to trouble.
I thought the nade got it. I thought the nade exploded behind Twintel right there.
Nice dodge there. Finally starting to find a little bit of tempo now that X-Former is lacking that rush. He's just going in for the damage. That weakened shield is a little spicy, but a nice rush punish. And that's evening the field. That shield is nice and healed up. Look at this movement as Luna, again, just constantly swinging every which way. And then X-Former catching him out in that move. Gets that Dragon Arm back up. And now it's a one-hit basis for both these players. X can take an uncharged Tri-Blast, but that would have been about it. He is going to be able to connect the nade one more time.
Yeah, as I said, Luna was doing good when he was focusing on dodging the nade. But right now, the nade is the one thing giving him problems.
Well, this dragon is going to be giving him a lot of problems too. Now that Luna has 2 light arms, that's a lot of explosion. That's a lot of danger to X-Former. But it also means that it can be really easy for him just to be punching through these. Especially since he does have that rush ready. Oh, again, trying to go for the punish. Almost gets KO'd as a result there. And it's going to get blasted dashing forwards.
Yeah, Luna got a bit desperate right there.
A lot of it was just like hard cut greed, like constantly making these huge plays. They could have been really spectacular. They could have been really rewarding, but 3 times in those bouts, and I feel like a lot of just if he chose to hold shield and wait out a little bit more or focus more on defensive movements, he would have been able to keep things going and might have been able to take X-Former out. But because he just dove in so many times, that rush coming in swiftly, catching him out, and was able to take him down.
Yeah. I just check on the Twitch chat. Mr. Piper went, Smash player, why are kicks not reflecting arms?
Magic. Bad magic. Mimmin got nerfed. Mimmin got nerfed in your transition from Smash to arms.
Yeah.
Alright, and with that, Askew and X-Former are going to be chilling in the winter finals. We could move over to the lower side of brackets and check out something like Adam Brain and Mystery Man Bro. But we could very likely just dive into winter finals and just start off our fights. Yeah, they're ready to go. We'll just let them start.
Okay.
And that means Luna will be down there. I feel like out of these matches, I kind of want to see either way. It's either going to be Slosh's match or it's going to be Luna's match that we're going to be watching. Oh, never mind. It's not going to be Slosh's because Slosh is dropping out. Needs some rest. Feeling a little word out.
Yeah. It's okay, Slosh.
And so Slosh will be settling in at a comfy top 6 position. Which is definitely still very solid, especially considering he only got... the few games he did get made it pretty far.
Yeah. And Slosh is a really good player, so...
Oh, I don't think there's any questioning that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we'll try to catch Luna's match once we get there. think I'll just let him know so that we have that secured and ready. And the two diving in, and it looks like we are going to be starting off with DNA Lab, which means for the third time, we're going... Yes, yes, yes! Just give me a moment, I was making sure we're good. There's a reason why I hold on to that. It's because I don't trust all of you, and the number of times I've seen people dive in when it's not actually set to that is too often.
Yeah, this match is gonna be decided by whoever, not only by whoever gets Dragon Arm first, but whoever can keep the pressure. And right now it's Askew.
Askew going in with the Roaster Chakram. Toaster Tribal definitely has a lot of capabilities, but just the sheer wave power that Askew has going into this, the Chakram is just going to win out most of these exchanges.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody needs to fear the Dragon Arm Chakram.
Dragon Arm Chakram just... It's a bully. And X-Former agreeing, as he is going to be slipping on his own Chakram Toaster.
Yeah. Oh, nice catch right there by Askew. I don't know, like Askew changed to double bob. That's really interesting.
This is a cold cut read. Askew likely recognizing that it's like, okay, so I just won with Roaster Chakram, like, very confidently. So chances are high X-Former's gonna go Toaster Chakram, would have slightly better boxing.
Whoa.
So I'm just gonna switch over to something that has even better boxing, and the Bubs are just gonna bury X-Former down and give Askew that first point immediately. Before, just run it back. No, Askew says as he bans Temple and DNA Ground. No runbacks to be had here, as it has been axed. Wasn't gonna ban it, but you said run it back. Yeah.
You read that.
You gotta wait for your opponent to ban their stages, or else they will call you out. And yeah, I think Askew's just gonna sit with this now because he got X-Former to go in with something else for a moment, and then now it's just, well, this is probably gonna be the answer in most cases, but it just gave him a really confident first point.
Yeah, and X-Former went back with the Tri-Blast, and that's gonna be a bit difficult to fight against the double bob. It is working right now, so.
Yeah, it's keeping up really well as he's getting a couple of nice reads, and it's just utilizing his height advantage to overwhelm Askew, taking him down to critical, and it is a very different story than what we were just calling a few moments ago, as he is on his last legs, and X-Former now just looking for one final hit. That's 50% health still, choosing to go for the rush.
Yeah, I was expecting X-Former to save the grab, but I think he thought, I can get this chip damage.
And we are having a complete turn of events. Askew likely looking for the rush here. It's going to be another safe block. But Askew might still be able to take him out, patiently waiting out for that Tri-Blast.
Yeah, this is basically last hit.
And just straight up outboxing with that massive bub, just powering through the Tri-Blast time and time again. Dragon Arm makes such a huge difference. And we're going to see, again, Askew changing things up. X-Former going to be sticking to his guns this time. But now Askew's got that Dragon Arm Chakram to keep up with that Tri-Blast.
Yeah, it's actually only to stop that Tri-Blast.
Out comes the rush, but it's going to get blasted down. That Tri-Blast doing just some good work.
We need to mention also that X-Former is using the Tri-Blast in the Dragon Arm, which is an interesting idea, but at the same time, he loses the multi-shot.
He loses that multi-shot, but it's extremely safe. fast and
Yeah.
efficient at just coming out constantly. So it pretty much just is reliably enveloping that field. But when he doesn't have the Dragon Arm set up as that Tri-Blast, or if it was even the Toaster, like,
Wow.
he's just getting boxed out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically the problem I have when I play, because since I use Power in the Dragonar, I lose the 2 hitboxes and only get the big one.
Indeed. Alright, we've got Buster and Temple taken out, and we are going to be going to Scrapyard. This might be X-Former's last chance. Askew just looking for a clean slate run and dash to make it into Grand Finals.
And Askew saying that he's changing Bob to Buff and Roaster to Tri-Blast.
Yeah, that can cause some... That could be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like using Buff in the Dragonar sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's super safe.
It's it's a really consistent arm.
For a second, I
Going
thought it was going to be double Tri-Blast
Tri-Blast
against double Ice Dragon, but... Nah, yeah, he's going to go double Tri-Blast in this.
I kind of feel like Askew wanted to show X-Former how to use the Tri-Blast in the Dragon Arm a little, but right now is the Dragonar Chakram, as we know, just going through. Is that a perfect?
That's going to be a perfect, and Askew's attempt at BM is going to lead to him just
Damn.
lying dead on the ground as X-Former just posing one out with the Tribal, or with the Chakraman Ice Dragon. Askew going to give it another shot, though.
Yeah.
This time it's not guaranteed a perfect. Almost gets blasted down, but the
nice
Chakram
rush.
just reaching in, starting to get that damage before the explosion actually connects.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately the Tri-Blast is not going high enough to dodge the Dragon Head. And it's getting stopped a lot of the time. Oh, nice explosion there.
X-Former with a weakened arm. That Dragon Arm could go down at any given moment.
Nice.
But Askew is one hit away from death. And it's going to be a clean Chakram sweep. Bringing the score to 1-2. Askew's favor.
Askew going warp.
No, we just gotta do that. Because,
And
yeah.
we're gonna stay in Scrapyard.
We're gonna stick here? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think now Askew's gonna go with 2 different arms to finish this. Oh my god, they're using the exact same loadout.
Yeah, no, he's trying to taunt. He's trying to taunt. And
Yeah.
unfortunately in ARMS, we don't really have good expressive ways to taunt. You don't get Bayonetta asking you to talk to your mom because you don't know how to talk to a lady. We don't see we don't see Mario playing with his hat or that kind of stuff. You have like awkward walking back and forth, or you have mimicking your opponent's loadouts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I will add to a sequel or expansion immediately, like taunts. Just to add some more personality to the characters, but also make the taunts like in Guilty Gear, where they keep meter. I think that would be a really good idea.
I feel like that could be neat, but I'd also be fine with it just being like a way for people to taunt without having to just do really awkward, weird things to do their taunting or BM. Like just a good old fashioned, like wiggle of the feats.
Yeah, Yeah, there's a reason why a lot of people are angry with Smash vs. Quick Play because it doesn't allow taunting.
It would be so all the people do is they just teabag, and it's like it would be
Yeah.
cool if people could do more than just teabag each other.
Yeah, and also because teabagging is immediately looked upon as something bad.
Yeah,
Even
that's
if you
like
are not doing it with that intention.
like taunting's bad, but like that's like a step even below.
Yeah. No, I mean, taunting is not bad per se, but the problem is that since teabag is always seen as something negative since the Halo days, Call of Duty days, when you see someone teabagging, people immediately go to the oh, this guy is just a jerk immediately.
Yeah. Oh, nice
Something
grab
that with
confirmed.
Nice, yeah.
Arms
Yeah, something
does
that
need a
with
top
taunt
button.
doesn't happen, so...
Drop all those camera alteration options that we have right now, because even in multiplayer, they don't really do much. Let's just get rid of them and just make them taunt buttons.
Yeah. And I can think of a lot of taunts for the guy, like Max Brass will flex his muscle, Min Min will do a backflip, Trintel will like fix her hair or something like that.
I want Brass to flick coins off of his pecs. That's what I want his taunt to be.
I can see Mechanica like activating something in the suit and then releasing a bunch of steam from it.
Yeah, no, like just kind of flops over in the mech suit and just like breathes for a moment, just.
yeah, like she was opening all the exhaust from the suit to breathe a little.
Yeah. Just die for
just to be like
few seconds.
Yeah, and just if I was a developer doing the taunts, just for maximum trolling, Helix's taunt will be actual wiggling.
Yes. Kid Cobra needs to dab.
No,
he needs a dab and a breakdance taunt.
No, he needs to either dab or breakdown while saying I'm hot.
Just
to make just that little nod.
No, yeah, no, those are his 3 taunts. He breakdances, he dabs. He dabs, and then you just see steam start to emanate from him.
Yeah. And then you can add like a secret taunt all characters have where they just say nice.
Yeah, just nice. Like they don't.
Nice.
And you can mash the button and it just has them spamming the word. Just like a group of like 4 characters, just like you're in the middle of a match, and rather than like usually how things interact and happen is like they kind of walk around and you're just hopping around staring. One of the things that could happen is they just approach each other. They're staring each other like not even like half a meter apart. Like they could smell each other, and they're just spamming the nice button. So you just hear Brass, Springman, Helix, and Kid Cobra just saying nice, 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 nice.
No, and in the case of Helix, I wanted him to have like a very deep voice, say nice. Like instead of his usual sound.
No, that's not in character. That's getting a little too silly. Like. A lot of these are silly, but they're still kind of in character. Helix immediately getting a deep voice really is just out of character for him.
I love that.
It could be funny, but it just doesn't. Out of like everything, that's the one where I'm like, nah. Alright, looking at how things are going. I'm just gonna try to see if I can find Treebird and Lance. They currently are locked into battle, so that one's good. Adam and Spenjo finished theirs. Just looking for these, and yeah, they are currently in their bouts. So. Let me get Luna in here. Let me get X-Former out of here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in the meanwhile, have you seen all the funny glitches Min Min has in Smash?
No, I haven't.
There's one really cool where if she uses the left arm to finish a stock, but she fails to take that last stock from the opponent, the arm stays extended and she looks like she's walking the dragon.
Nice.
And funny enough, it's just a visual stuff because the dragon is actually back, and you can throw it again.
Oh, that's a. Okay, interesting.
And there's another one, I don't know how to trigger it, but you can make miming T-pose.
Hmm.
And there's also the funny interactions with the stages. During a casual event, I was using Min Min. We were in the pirate ship of the Paper Mario state. I threw the dragon. It curved 90 degrees and shoot the laser right up in the sky.
Yeah, it's got. It kind of has clapback homing going on.
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon laser in Smash. I actually saw the detection rate of that thing. It's a huge oval right in front of the dragon.
Hmm.
It's also funny how the arms in Smash for the forward smash are not the strongest at the very end.
Hmm.
I actually saw the hitboxes. Right at the beginning is a very small hitbox. Then it's a weak hitbox. Then while they're traveling, they're the strongest. And when they reach max reach, they are again the weak hitbox.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird that.
Life is weird.
Yeah.
Let's do this, and I just need to get Luna in here. Well, we can just wait on Luna, I guess, because we don't need him in immediately. Update on some of the other sides of brackets. Lance was able to, I think we already went over that. Oh, no we didn't. Lance was able to take Piper down 2-0 and is currently facing off against Treebird, who was able to take Landfrog out 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Brain taking Spenjo out with a clean 2-0 and is dancing against Mystery, who took J-Road out 2-0. So, yeah, a lot of close matches and everything going along.
Yeah. And a lot of... I'm gonna say that a lot of interesting loadout because as I've seen it, but a lot of interesting uses of the loadouts.
Yes.
Which is the reason I really love this game because even when everything is released, we know all the arms and the characters, people still find ways to use things people already know in a completely different way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's... I mean, a lot of it, too, is just the fact that the scene is still noticeably small.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, that also does mean that there's just so much room for people to figure out and come up with new ideas on what they can really do and how to utilize all of the arms that are available in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looking at it, I think we've got our results for Adam versus Mystery, which means that we should be set to be able to advance to the next stage in the bracket. Oh yeah! So I don't know who here plays Ninjala,
I do.
but I know to those who might, there is a single player mode.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
you
no,
did
let me
basically a
finish.
guide
Let me
for...
finish. Let me finish my self plug.
Sorry.
And there's a single player mode that has rewards for when you get gold in certain challenges, as well as a hard mode that, let's face it, is stupid. It's really mean.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to do, and beyond like gold medals, there's not really a reason to do it. But if you want to, I have actually got a guide on YouTube playlist for all, was it five episodes of the first chapter. The prologue to
Yeah.
the fourth episode. And they're not the best, but it also shows that you can make mistakes while going for gold rank in all of them. But generally, it's step up by like kind of a step by step with a video to show like how you can kind of get gold in all of those episodes. And from there, like they kind of work for normal mode as well. Normal mode will be a lot easier than what you see, but it only removes some of those mechanics or enemies, so basically you just see less and they're less threatening, they're easier to kill, which means just do what you do in the guide still, and you'll just be, you will win.
Yeah.
You're out? What was the score? You did good, L.
Yeah, you did really well, L. Keeping with the subject of Ninjala, I don't know if it happens to you, but I'm getting, you know how you get the daily missions and each time you beat one, another one it gets renewed?
Mm-hmm.
Almost every day I get only missions that give me like 200, 300, 400 points. And there is stupid stuff like attack 20 times or more for a minute. So I play a match and then I see my tier experience and I go by for like 700 points. And then when the mission gets renewed, I get another 700 points worth of missions.
They give a lot of points, yeah. I mean, if you're not doing it daily, I think they give you a little bit more option.
Yeah, I think maybe that's probably, if you know, like, I think the mission probably stack, and because after a while I stopped getting a high point mission and then I get the regular one, and I think it's because they are stacking.
Yeah. So you just take a break, come back, and you can kind of go through a huge burst. I'll probably stream some sessions tomorrow because I want to play some more of that. Now that I'm properly like I got gold and everything, I'm like, all right, I'm done doing single player. Now I can just play the multiplayer and have fun. And then I made that one video, and it's currently at like 150 views in like a week. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
and
I guess I'll make the rest of the guide. And I made the rest of the guide, and now I'm like, now I'm actually done with this.
Yeah, yeah, and that worked really well for you because, as far as I know, there's very few videos about the single player.
It's because the single player kind of blows.
It's not amazing, but I personally liked it.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I'm also going to be like, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the overall aesthetic of Ninjala very critically. Like, I love it. It's a great game. Lots of cool things. But I will not lie and say that the game is fine as it is. It is supremely flawed.
No, I understand, but I also understand the fact that Gung-Ho is... I think, aside from the Puzzle and Dragon series, Ninjala is the first game they are doing on their own 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's really difficult for any developer to do that.
Well, that's why I'm not saying it's hot garbage. I'm saying it's a really cool game with really good potential. But then, much like we saw with ARMS, much like we saw with Splatoon 1, there are so many flaws and gaps. And if we got like Smash Brothers these days, like if Smash 64 had like modernized graphics and it came out today, there would be the same complaints coming in from there, where it's just like, it's an early step into into a new game series that it just needs a lot of development. Like, it's like they brought it out, it's clear how many holes this game has, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they fix things up to make it more fleshed out. Regardless, let's move into the comeback quarterfinal match, Lunagap versus Adam Brain, as these two will be duking it out to see who advances and faces off against Treebird in the semifinals. Nice rush attempt, Adam safely dodging aside, gonna quickly block it out. And it is just a vicious match between these two going back and forth.
Yeah. Iron Break has a bit of an advantage because he can punch out the popper, but not consistently because especially on charge, it's really difficult to punch both projectiles out.
Yeah, it can. You can have some opportunities with double Chilla to power through the popper, but there's a
Nice
couple
grab
of
right
odd
there.
cases where it just doesn't work out. This is definitely working out though in these last few moments. A nice
Yeah.
Chilla. Adam is not
Yeah, and
playing into that.
yeah, and that moment, Adam only needed to stay back, be patient, and block perfectly, and that's what happened.
Indeed. Luna gonna be switching things up. We see the roaster going away, and now it is a very bona fide anti-boxer loadout. We've got Popper and
Yeah.
Slapamander dancing, looking to dance around these double Chillas and just find all the little snips and windows to be able to get the punishes. Can be really
Yeah.
effective, but it's gonna be hard to make work.
And also trying to punish all of Adam dashes.
Does manage to get a good rush in. That is
Yeah.
imperative for Luna to be able to set some kind of tempo. And it's gonna force Adam to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they're almost equal in health right now.
Nice disarm.
Really nice disarm. And great use of the pillar to get that disarm.
Ooh, good dodge. I think that pillar, yeah, that pillar had no health on it, so Adam,
Yeah.
if Adam just went for it, he probably would have been able to secure damage, but respecting that pillar and not being aware of its health just gave Adam, or lost Adam an opportunity at landing some good damage. We do have quick chip damage, a weakened shield, and, ooh, we're going to be able to capitalize on it. Luna going to have a little
Yeah,
bit of control because of that.
Yeah. Right now, Luna with the health lead, but it's not gonna be enough.
Not enough.
And also Luna was cornered right there. It was very difficult to escape.
Yeah, that was a very tricky place to be in to try to escape that rush. Adam recognizing that, throwing out a clean rush, and will be able to take Luna out. Score now 1 for Adam.
We're gonna have a Temple and Mausoleum band. I wonder where Luna will want to go.
I feel like these two are kind of on the same ground for what they're looking for. There might be a couple of places where Luna can find some advantage in a specific and unique approach, but yeah, this could be a really difficult exchange. Going over to Twintel, I
Ooh.
think this is a good call. I feel like this is a good
Yeah.
call and should help Luna kind of keep up with Adam, utilizing one of his own Twintel, going in with his own set of tools, and I feel like they're a little more apt at playing this matchup more effectively.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Luna's Laura is gonna be. It's a good choice to catch Twintel overall.
Especially in a close ranged environment, and even
Yeah.
more so with the Tri-Blast just having those wide shots. It's quickly giving Adam a lot of pressure and a very
Yeah.
difficult time.
Yeah, and cutting basically any escape route.
The small
and
stage
Luna-
just meaning that there's like nowhere for Adam to go in these exchanges.
Ooh. I was gonna say Luna was keeping a really good defense right there, but Adam managed to get one freeze that gave him a bit of damage, but it's not enough right now. Adam is cracking under the pressure right now.
Oh yeah. Luna doing a really nice call too, just aiming on the side of either way of where
Yeah.
Adam is. Basically meaning that if he even moved a moment during that barrage, he would have got sniped down and taken out. Luna just
Yeah.
making sure that he is covering out Adam's options as much as possible.
Yeah. Nice rush by Adam right there, giving him the health advantage right now.
Forcing Adam to be the oppressor. That's going to be a shield, almost a shield break. I
No.
think if he went for the
I think the
Tri-Blast,
last hit.
if he
Yeah.
went for the Tri-Blast, it would have been 2 hits and broken through that shield. But
Yeah.
ended up going for the
Ooh,
other
nice
arm.
catch.
Adam getting nice and close is definitely working out really well for him. Got a lot of damage right away, and is just looking for one more good opportunity to be able to take Luna out.
Adam needs only one good opening and maybe a freeze, and it's gonna be done.
Indeed. Luna has a lot of work to go. He does have a rush, and he's going to choose to expend it, looking to try to turn things around. And if the Chakram connects, Adam could potentially be at Magic Pixel already. A quick Chilla. This is pretty much confirmed. There is so little that he can do, but he does break out a good read.
Yeah, I was expecting, I was thinking, will Luna see the grab this time, because that was the third time.
Both players sticking with their arms. We are on match point for these two. If Adam is able to take this, he will be advancing. So Luna looking to try to play things safe, trying to play things smart, and get this point to keep a chance at contention, an opportunity to advance.
Nice block by Adam right there. Weakened arms, however. Nice there. I think it's...
Oh, we've got another ice chain.
Yeah.
Out comes the rush. Can't dodge this one. And now Magic Pixel for Luna. One more hit is all Adam is looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam did a really good job conditioning Luna to expecting a grab after the freeze, and then he managed to start an ice chain really well.
Oh, this is it! Oh, he's gonna miss!
Oh, this is not looking good for Luna.
And that Chilla is gonna trade with the Chakram, taking him out. Just a couple of very unfortunate trades going in on those last few exchanges. And with that, Adam will be able to advance 2-0 and will be facing off against Treebird. Luna just had a lot of really good plays and setups, but whenever Adam just started getting an ice chain, started getting those freeze combos, you just saw that entire setup crumble. It's dicey.
Yeah, and I could also see Luna having trouble to, like, a bit of trouble to keeping calm. You could tell he was having trouble when, especially at low health. Meanwhile, Adam, I haven't played Adam a lot, but the times I played, he is really good at staying calm. Like, very few times I've seen Adam actually getting desperate.
He usually is able to keep his cool, keep his collect, make sure he's making smart plays.
Yeah.
Oh. It's been such a long, like, I know it was it hasn't even been a week, and this month has been a long month already. I'm so done with it. I don't know. It's an endless chain of just like thing after thing after thing that I've had to address, and it's so tiresome. So very tiresome.
I can only imagine. I'm still stuck in my house for who knows how long.
Yeah, hopefully not. Well, it's probably gonna. We're all likely gonna be.
Oh no, it's gonna be a while, and especially here in Chile, it's gonna be a while. We went from being a very clean country in the pandemic to just we're on the ground right now.
Yeah.
Do we have the first stage?
Yeah, we're going to be going to Sparring Ring for these two.
Okay.
And we can just replace that. Nice. Alright, let's dive in. Adam Brain going in with the Twin Tail. Treebird going in with the Brass.
Double roaster versus toaster and chagram. Oh, nice grab from Aaron right at the start.
You don't see too many Brasses in bracket these days, but when they are out, they're usually absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, Aaron got a really nice disable right there with the against the chagram. Yeah, right now Adam is keeping cool and punishing accordingly perfectly. Nah, got. Oh, there we go. Now Tree can start keeping the pressure if he does it correctly. Nice dodge right there. Whoa!
A good rush coming in, taking Treebird out.
Yeah, but now Treebird has a rush advantage, and he's going with the nade, I think. Yes.
Yeah, this can lead into some really good pressure with those explosions. But he's going to be starting off with a bit of a detriment as Adam immediately getting just a couple of really good trades.
Yeah, not only good grab, but he's also reading the Treebird's dashes really well and catching them with the roaster. And just not allowing Treebird to move at all.
Oh, there's a good disarm.
There, but, oh.
He's looking for a chance to try to turn things around. That nade can help. He's got that enrage. Has to respect this rush because they can easily take his life away.
Yeah, I was thinking Adam is just looking for a... He's gonna either finish it without rushing or exactly like that.
Yeah, Treebird making the jump into the air, pretty much calling himself out.
Yeah, that's something I learned the hard way. If you are low on health and the opponent has rush, jumping can be the very last thing you do.
Yeah, it can just end your day if you do not plan things out accordingly.
Yeah. Good bans by Aaron right now. He's banning B and Buster, and I think those are maps that I wouldn't take Brass also.
Yeah, no, those could be a little scary to face off against Brass.
Yeah.
We'll see where Treebird wants us to go. There's still a lot of good options for Brass, especially like DNA Lab kind of seems iffy, but at the same time, it's such a big stage that you're guaranteed to get that buff up, which can be extremely effective.
Temple Grounds, I think, could be a really good option.
Yeah. Yeah, Temple Grounds could be a solid option. Mausoleum kind of is a good option. It's equally good and not good.
Yeah, I was thinking that it can be really good or really bad depending on the situation.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways this can swing. And we'll see how Tree wants this to go. I do know that Treebird also has a few other characters. If that Springman really if that Brass really does not look like it's working out too well, we could easily see a Springman stepping in. I know Treebird also has a Helix, if I'm not mistaken, so lots of opportunities, lots of options.
Yeah, and we're going to DNA.
Indeed.
Yeah, I wonder if Treebird is gonna change character or at least the loadout. He had a good idea with Chakram and look at Twin Tail.
No,
Hello,
he's still
hello,
thinking.
weird.
He's still thinking. Now he's ready.
Yeah.
Now he's actually ready.
Yeah,
And we got Springman.
yeah, Springman. Yeah, I think this is gonna be benefit Trigger a lot because just because Springman is smaller.
Indeed.
And we're going Popper Roaster. That's an interesting idea, but um, hopefully we will get a Win Jabuki.
We could potentially see a Winyabuki come in from this. A lot of what this is too is just the Popper can be really good at just poking out Twintel and capitalizing on a lot of those minute movements, and coupled up with a Roaster can really help.
Oh, nice. And 2 pillars out in one throw.
Indeed.
Nice there, I think. Yeah, he was trying to refreeze right there. Aaron making really good use of the pillar right now because he knows Trigger can actually hit around those.
Out comes the rush, and it's going to be a solid
Nice.
connection.
335, the third pillar is down. Right now the only thing Aaron really needs to be careful of the rush.
And he's not going to have to worry about that as he lands that KO and sets himself up with match advantage, looking to take yet another opponent out.
I see what Trigger wants to do with that loadout. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Can be really dangerous, but also as long as he's keeping the movement, it might give him enough widespread. Forces out the rush. This can be a shield breaker. He didn't go for the second Popper. If he did, I feel like he would have had a shield break there. But he does weaken Adam's shield significantly and manages to break out of that freeze chain.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not working for Trigger right now.
Nice deflect. Good Popper combo.
Yeah. If he manages to get that Tribal's Popper consistently, we could see a comeback, but no.
We're not seeing anything. We're seeing an ice chain burn down from Fulton Mill, and Adam taking another point will be advancing 2-0 to head over to the comeback finals.
Yeah, but when I saw 2 light armors, I was like, no, this doesn't look like a good idea.
It's one of those attempts where it's like, if you're able to keep your movement up, it can be super effective.
It can work really well. Yeah. Yeah, as Aaron is saying on Discord, explosions.
Alright, let's get things set up and underway.
That is one feature I wish Arms Lobbies had, the ability for the host to just kick people out. Because sometimes you need someone to leave and they are not leaving.
Yeah, it would be nice to be able to just like purposefully shoo people out of here.
Yeah, and also that don't call it kick someone out. It sounds rude. Like, just shoo away.
just shoo.
Yeah. Choose a character to shoo.
Choose a player in the lobby that you wish to shoo.
Shoo. Yeah.
We'll just scare them away. Make a big scary noise. Alright, and we have X-Former here. We've got Adam Brain. These two looking to duke it out to see who gets that shot to advance and face off against Askew in Grand Finals. I will take this moment to talk about as well We do actually... This is a PR event, meaning that the placements here can and will determine how people are going to be able to progress and make it into our top 8 invitational. There is a prize pool funded entirely by the community, which unfortunately does not mean anything, as there is no money currently being donated to our prize pool for the community. If you would like to help make sure that there's actually money for these players to be competing for, a chance at that fame and glory of being this season's victor, as well as maybe making a few bucks, just head over, follow the link in chat, and maybe give a little bit of money to us. Maybe, or set it up so that we have a little money to give to them.
Ooh, nice punish right there. X-Former doing a really good job using the nade to keep Adam away. However, Adam is just getting in. He tried to start an ice chain, I think. And yeah, Actor's Aura just helping stop the nade in his tracks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, out comes the rush!
Punish. Nice punish. But now Adam has the rush. X-Former needs to be really careful right now.
We do have these nice tubes.
Yeah. Or he could, X-Former could try to punch with a charge nade, forcing Adam to rush and then hit him with explosion.
Or he could just get chained down. Adam's just on point with these ice chains right now. He's played all his other characters enough. He's played with his toys, and now he's like, alright, it's time to win a bracket. And so he's brought out this Twin Tail and is just making work out of everybody. That is a taken away Dragon Arm, as X-Former not ready for that.
Yeah.
Safe read, a successful block, a very weakened shield, but he is going to be able to safely recover it, especially throwing out this rushing, just giving himself a little bit more time.
Yeah. Adam right now is just playing a perfect balance of defense and offensive playstyle that is playing really well.
He's got a really weakened shield though, and if X-Former just keeps this pressure up, we could see that shield break. As he's just been consistently pressuring it this entire time. We do have that freeze. More damage going into Adam Brain's favor.
Yeah, really nice catch of the nade right there, except for that one. I think X-Former will probably want to use that rush to finish Adam. I think that will be enough. Ooh, it's gonna be difficult.
It's not going to be enough, unfortunately, as it's safely blocked off. Ooh. But a good blast down from that nade is going to give him a little bit more room.
Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't enough, and the Coolerang gets a really nice inner curve to finish the round.
Adam's starting off with match advantage. Hey Zelor, I'm pretty sure that that's just on your end. I'm not seeing anything going on my side of the, on my neck of the woods.
And we're going to Scrapstar. Yeah, I can see this working for X-Former, but if there's something that Adam has shown is that he can adapt really well to any playstyle he faces again.
Yeah.
And you can also tell the confidence of both these players because the match started really fast. Like they really on their element with those loadouts. I swear, all these matches I've seen Adam having at least one weakened arm.
Yeah, he's constantly got an arm that's like just nearly broken.
Yeah.
But X-Former just never finding a way in to be able to break it down.
Yeah, very few people are. Oh, nice catch right there. sliding down the top area and then getting the rush. Nice.
It's very nice.
Oh,
Out comes the rush.
Nice.
Nice
More-
block and almost goes for
Yeah.
the confirm.
Yeah. Oh, right now. Yeah. He's waiting. Nice. It's right there.
I'm trying to go in for the chase, looking to turn the tide back in his favor, but he cannot take any more
my
damage.
God. He's literally at 1 HP. Oh my God. And he. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough, but at least. Oh my. Oh.
A little
wow.
too eager there. And that's going to be a
Yeah.
knockout, setting X-Former up with that first point.
Yeah, and now Adam with the rush advantage, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to capitalize that immediately. He got the freeze. Oh yeah. X-Former was able to predict everything Adam was gonna do during that ice chain, but Adam was one step ahead and used the rush to get the advantage. Nice catches by Adam right there. He's not letting anything from X-Former just get near him.
Safely parrying and punching it down. We do have
Yeah.
a rush ready that can easily set X-Former back in advantage. We do
Ooh,
have the freeze
nice.
going for Adam first. Out comes the rush. A good backflip deflect, saving that shield's health. And that's going to be a
Ooh.
shield break going on to Adam. Only taking a like
Not
20
out of
on that
damage, but-
though.
Yeah. Nice punch with the nade right there. I think X-Former needs to. The problem is that if X-Former tries to become aggressive with the nade, he's gonna get punished. But also getting away from Adam is also getting him punished, so it's really difficult to find the correct distance in this match.
Yeah, he really needs to find that sweet point, and it's just Adam Twintel and just the way Adam is playing and moving is just making it really
Yeah.
hard to find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
And it's
safe
also-
connection though.
And it's also because Adam is really good at working those distances. He has no problem fighting up close or fighting at a distance.
A lot of that is just how strong of a character Twintel is. She is
Yeah.
like, if you know how to play Twintel, you can generally handle any range just because Actress Aura will balance it out. Slows down at a close range, slows
Yeah.
down at a long range. So you just start to learn how to play and respond at any opportunity and makes you just a lot more confident. But a nice rush catch there. Ends up
Nice
missing the
rush, Adam.
finishing touch.
Yeah, that would have been enough. But right now, a really good solid advantage. I think X-Former I think X-Former needs to stay in the higher ground. I think that will help a lot. Oh,
That's
I
a
think he was
160.
expecting maybe a punch there. Oh,
That's not gonna kill,
he
but-
doesn't-
This is a one-hit basis. And a
Yeah.
nice read with
Yeah.
that Actress Aura is gonna
I was-
line things up perfectly.
I almost expected the dragon laser right there to do a trade.
And just a reminder for anybody who is interested, you want to be a part of any of these PR seasons, you just need to enter an event that is a part of the PR. Currently, that includes the Scrapstar Series, Network Eras events, that includes events organized by Steelhead, such as the Steel Trap, and the Confectionery Clash, organized by Jor. So if you want to make it onto the PR and you want to get the sweet potential to make some sweet monies, you just go over and sign up for some events. Play some ARMS. We have so many events going around. Lots of gaming to be had.
Yeah, I don't bring playstyle, especially and the use of Actress Aura, shows why Twintel as a character is probably the best outboxer in the game, in my opinion, because Actress Aura will force the opponent into a mistake that you can capitalize. And Adam Brain is probably the best example of that because the way he uses Actress Aura at any distance to stop anything from the opponent is just incredible.
Indeed. Yeah, a lot of Twintel's strength just comes from being able to exploit and showcase an opponent's weakness, and just capitalizing on them.
Nice block right there. It's not gonna be a shield break. But again, keeping what I said, Adam always has a weakened arm.
There's just so much arm damage coming in from X-Former.
Yeah.
With that Chakram and Ice Dragon.
Chakram,
nice catch!
That wasn't yeah. It was a bit too slow in the confirm right there, and Adam was able to punish perfectly.
Nice minute movement coming in for both players as they just dance around each other's attacks. What looked like it should have been certain for somebody to get something. It was just a safe neutral exchange. A very delicate dance. And X-Former finally going to start getting a bit of advantage of his own. And Adam desperately trying to dive in. Going to get burned out as a result.
Yeah, the two, I was looking from Adam's perspective, the two stopped the cheetah at the worst possible moment.
Out comes the rush.
Oh, that was a good one.
And this is going to be a really good round for X-Former as well. We do have Rush ready. Adam gonna throw it out.
Oh, and he tried to move and failed.
A little bit of greed there, a little bit of determination just to run things through, but he had the advantage going, just waiting it out with the block. And because of that risky play, he's lost that Dragon Arm. And while Adam Brain is still in a bit of a rough place, he has a lot more room and a much better place to be able to bring this back.
Yeah. Nice try right there. Enough for Adam to freeze. Oh, it's in the corner.
An excellent bait from Adam, and that is going to get him rush ready as well off of those chip hits. X-Former looking to try to just stall as much as possible off of this last pillar. 30 seconds left on the clock, and he's looking for a chance to capitalize. And it was pretty much confirmed. If X-Former threw anything out at that range, it was set for Adam to punish. He saw that slow down Chakram. He's like, I press rush here now, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult for X-Former right now because Adam is not gonna give him any space to get a Dragon Arm.
Yeah, he's gonna...
I think that was the last pillar.
Yeah, that is the last pillar. That was the one that we were just seeing X-Former hide behind. And off of that one, this is the result of him trying to go in for a punish play off of Adam. Like, it is, sometimes it's a good call to make that play, but when you have the advantage, when you hold the lead, it's important to be able to recognize that maybe you're just looking to hold that lead further. Don't drop your shield.
Yeah.
We saw Luna lose to X-Former because of this, and now we're watching Adam take X-Former out for that exact same play on just that one exchange.
Yeah, something I saw from X-Former is that once X-Former got the advantage, he wasn't capitalizing it correctly. And it's something that happens to a lot of players I've seen, that they are in a good position, but they don't know how to keep that good position sometimes.
And they'll just kind of make a big risky play as a result, where it's just like they have the lead, but they're like, I need to keep this lead. How do I keep this lead? I have to make this play to keep the lead even more, or deepen this lead. It's like playing a game, any kind of game in sports, and like hockey, football, soccer, or football. When you get the lead, and it's just like, especially if you have like a 2-point lead, then your game plan can change from like, okay, now it's less, like, you're still wanting to try to score points, but it becomes less, we need to score points to get the lead, and more, we just don't want the opponent to gain points.
Yeah.
And that's something a lot of players struggle with figuring out and understanding. So a lot of people, myself included, will make those plays where it's just like, I have the lead, but I need to make the lead bigger. And that's when you start making misplays and your opponent capitalizes on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. And we're going to the sparring ring. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting because Adam can play any distance really well, and Askew also can play any distance really well. So it's gonna be who's gonna be the first in putting the other at a disadvantage.
Indeed.
Right now, Adam is the one doing that. He's keeping quite a throw, keeping Askew at bay. And again, an arm is weakened. Like Adam is a magnet for that.
Adam likes having a weakened arm. It's just it's a part of his aesthetic. It's
yeah, no, it builds him. It builds courage also.
like for his twin tail, it's like an earring. Like that yellow
That's
triangle is an earring that he's always wearing.
yeah. It's an accessory.
Yeah, he accessorizes with those triangles. Purposely goes for them.
That sounds like a movie poster tagline. Twin tail. She accessorizes danger.
I mean, she definitely does. She's
Yeah.
just that kind of person.
Yeah, I mean, Yabuki said that she can do action movies, so...
Nice movement from his
Nice
just
look by
safely
Askew
dodging
right there.
out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice confirm with the chakram right there. Askew taking round 1, and he has rushed for the next round.
Indeed.
And yeah, rush coming from a... excuse me. A Dragon Art chakram is no joke.
Indeed. Yeah, nobody likes playing against the Dragon Arm Chakram. You can be you could be Master Mummy, you could be Mechanica. You're still seeing that thing out on the field, you're like, I need to get rid of that.
Yeah. Just like you see one and you're like, I need to keep this mimic on the ground as much as possible. And Adam recognizes that. Oh, he failed the punish of the roaster right there. Adam did something there that I think a lot of players don't do enough, is standing still. It's surprisingly effective that.
Yeah, there's 3 ways people can aim: left, right, and straight. If they're used to always aiming left or right, then that straight option is the third one that's usually like underrepresented.
Yeah, oh no, it is. Like, many times I managed to do, instead of, when I get knocked down, instead of rolling any direction, I just wait a little and let the card stand up by itself.
Askew taking the first point. Really, Adam had a couple of strong openings, but just once Askew managed to get any kind of room, started to warm up to the match, he just quickly became unbeatable, unstoppable. We're gonna have to see if Adam can catch up with that.
Yeah, I don't know which day will be like a good place to take Askew.
Indeed.
I think maybe Adam would like a more open stage than sparring.
Possibly, but I could also see sparring as just a good option, especially if Adam's looking to get into the ring and looking to, like, you can always make the argument too, he might not be looking to win. There's oftentimes worlds where a player like Askew comes into a bracket and your goal is just like, I make it to grand finals, so I have in as good of a position as possible, so I have as many games as possible. And then that might lead you into having more time to try to figure out what you're looking to do against them.
Yeah, something kind of similar happened to me during a quarantine rapport, because my matches were I don't remember who was the very first, but then it was Askew, then Flesh Eater, and then Steelhead. So I kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat Askew at all. He's really good. So he did, and I think that was the first time I ever played Steelhead actually.
Yeah, sometimes some players are just hard to find. Like I know there's players out there who have like, especially since my frequency in brackets has dropped significantly, and more often than not, most people know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people on the scene who don't even know that I play this game competitively, and they're just like, she just commentates.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm seen so often doing it.
Oh yeah, no. In Casual Arms, we'll be getting a lot of new people because of the obvious. Oh, this character from Magic has his own game. I'm gonna try it. And a lot of people are like, Tom Horde, you're so good. And I'm like, yeah. Somehow I'm the best player in South America. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, this is really close for each other. The rush, ooh, that was gonna be it. I was gonna say the rush there, it was going to finish, but at the same time I can see both players wanting to keep the rush for the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the trampoline is like probably one throw away to be open.
Yeah, it looks like it's already taken some damage. If it get,
yeah,
if
I think
somebody
one
falls on
is
it.
gonna... Nice punish right there. I just realized Adam is going with the Scully, which is a really good punish tool in my opinion.
Oh, a nice catch with the grab.
Yeah. Ooh, and that was a nice catch with the rush right there. And now Asuka is gonna keep the pressure on with the chakram grab combo.
Yeah, that Dragon Arm is now ready. Adam needs to find a way to knock it off. Getting some poison damage is nice, but that Dragon Arm is still there.
Yeah, and also poison can sometimes work against you because of the like laggy effect it gives certain attacks. So it happened to me many times where an attack is going, but the poison stops them, and my counter it doesn't work. So yeah, Mausoleum was working well. I don't know, apparently wants to go to Scrapstar right now. But yeah, I think Adam is benefiting from having an open enough space.
Yeah, if you could have broken open.
And Asuka's gonna be switching to Twin Tail with Chila, Scully, and Coolerang.
And for those who are curious, I do have a co-commentator with me. He goes by GM Tom, and is a fellow Arms player, entertainer. Actually, you make your own recordings and videos. Right now, you're doing a lot of Ninjala stuff.
Yeah, when I get a new game, I want to make videos. I usually do like a bunch of them at first, and then I slow down the pace to not overwhelm anybody.
Yeah. Eventually, you slow down, and then you go back to just doing ARM stuff.
I mean, for example, right after this, I need to edit a Smash video.
Oh, nice. Well, right now, we're getting some good edits in as Adam quickly starting off by taking 50% of Askew's health. Starting off with a good lead.
Part of me believes that Adam feels a bit insulted, like, oh, you want to prove something with Twin Tail? Sorry, not on my Twin Tail.
Knowing Adam, I'm sure he's chill with this. He probably sees this, he's getting a chuckle, and he's like, alright, let's play the mirror match, let's go.
I'm assuming you did that on purpose, that he's chill with it when there's 3 chillas on the field.
Never enough chillas on the field.
But yeah, this is going really well for Iron Brain, especially using the Coolerang just to cover a wide area and stopping most of Askew's attacks with Octar's Aura.
Yeah.
Nice punch. No, oh, the pillar. Yeah, this is going really well for Aram. That's gonna be the round. Yeah, I wonder if any of them is gonna change to Scully to try now. No, I think this is a good call, just staying with Chilas and Coolerangs.
Yeah, I think they're happy with their arms. Askew knows what he likes, and what he likes are gloves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so he's just going to be going in with the double Chilla, especially since they're so good. Going double Twin Tail Chilla is just like,
Yeah,
it's just mwah.
Yeah, it's like the perfect punish loadout.
She's so strong at it.
Yeah. Nice defense by Adam right there against the rush, and now he's looking for the opening. Nice there. Oh, that was weird. The cooldown did nothing. Nice dodge right there. He's got it. Oh my god, the grab failed.
Nice. Adam Brain keeping up this coverage, just doing his best to keep this pacing up. Another freeze.
Yeah.
He's going to try to bait out the rush. He's just going to go for the grab, recognizing that Skew was not anticipating that coming. He sees his chance here, but it's going to be a safe dodge. And Adam Brain now holding a health lead.
Oh, now, and the lead has been revoked right now because Askew managed to use the ice chain on his favor. Right now, nice grab, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No, that he has the lead.
He's gonna walk.
He has the health lead. He just needs to play it
it
patiently, and that's gonna be the KO. Well, not the KO, but we get a timeout, meaning that Adam gonna be able to secure a point against the Skew.
Yeah, right now I think Ask is gonna stay with Twintel probably just because. And we're going back to Mausoleum. Yeah, Mausoleum will actually work really well for both players, in my opinion.
Mausoleum's just kind of good balance. It's a well-rounded stage. Pun fully intended.
Yeah, I personally like Mausoleum. It's like, aside from sparring, I personally think Mausoleum is like the most even stage.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're gonna see the exact same loadout. And let's go. Let's see if Adam can show the superior twin tail, or if Akio is the superior twin tail. Oh my god, that's a lot of parry shot right now. Adam not looking very good. He almost lost half his health. Oh, not good. Volcanic rush. Nice block by Adam. Shield not broken, but in danger. He needs to be careful because it will be really easy to disable. Nice jab right there. It's now Adam's chance to get the advantage.
Trying to find that opportunity, but Skew calling him out pretty well.
Ooh.
But a nice grab punish from Adam, allowing him to balance out this health pool just a bit more.
Nice punish!
And 345 damage in. Adam again holding that health lead.
Nice.
Skew now just set to get knocked out.
Fun.
And that high grab just cleanly being stepped aside, slowing down, and Adam just being like, look at this mistake you've made. Isn't it interesting how you're about to die? And taking Skew out.
I see actually Lab saying until the trampoline's a bit. Even with the trampoline, I say Mausoleum actually stays pretty even in a certain way.
Oh yeah.
Like the trampoline opens a lot of options, but it's not like it becomes incredibly good for one player only. It's not like being on the bottom of Ninja College against being on the top of Ninja College, for example. Nice grab by Adam right there. Oh, No, sorry, Adam with the advantage is gonna punish with
Oh,
the
and that's
rush.
gonna be a
Like that,
KO.
everything. Yeah.
And Adam Brain looking for a bracket reset. This Twintel is just not working out for Askew.
Yeah, I think now we're gonna see Askew going back to Min Min, or he's gonna keep Twintel. He wanting to do. Oh my god.
He's gonna go for it. He wants to fiddle
Yeah.
this riddle.
He wants to give the audience a long, good grand final.
He wants to make this Twintel work. He's even going to
Yeah.
go all out and
Yeah.
set up
Yeah.
with Adam's loadouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard of mirror matches, but this is ridiculous.
I mean,
the
we've
only
literally seen this before. This is not a rare occurrence.
Yeah, the only thing they're not matching is the character's color.
Which is fine. Askew going in
Yeah.
with trans pride colors, just, it makes me happy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But what also makes me happy is seeing an ice chain
Oh
taking
my
away
God.
50% of Askew's health into a rush bait, and then punishing
Nice
Askew.
punish by Adam right there. 335.
Just a perfect little bit of exchange working out for him.
This is a bit too much for me, to be honest. It's like seeing all the punches so close. It's just a bit desperate for me.
Adam just looking for one more hit to take Askew out. Askew ready with the
Ooh,
rush, but he's gonna
nice.
jump right into that Coolerane.
I almost expected Askew to fall onto the trampoline and opening it.
Yeah, that was surprisingly close for not actually
Yeah.
breaking it open. Ooh, nice wide
nice
grab.
grab.
Adam not going to be dodging that one anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and at that long distance, the cooler is not gonna be helping that much with the punish. Askew is recognizing that and punching with the Chila, trying to punish before the cooler reaches him.
Yeah, he's just covering out all of Adam Brain's options, trying to limit his movement just to make sure it takes longer and it's more difficult for Adam to properly advance. Nice bait!
Oh, that was beautiful.
And center
And then
platform
the
break
trampoline.
open. Adam just trying to hold a confident control of this field, just playing this nice back and
Yeah.
forth exchange. If he's able to take Askew out here, we will have the bracket resets.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now, Adam can play very safely by keeping on the other side of the trampoline. Oh my god! I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Oh, Askew's doing a really good use of the trampoline there to get a big high ground.
Yeah.
And baiting the rush.
But Adam still has a solid health lead. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
needs to not get grabbed, and he's gonna be able
Yeah,
to do
that's
so.
gonna be enough.
And that is 3-2 Adam Brain's favor, and a bracket reset rolling in.
Yeah, that was a really good defensive play by Adam right there. He recognizes that time was running out and he could stay at the other side of the trampoline and just play defensively.
Indeed. It looks like we are going to be going straight back, if I'm not mistaken. No, we're going to go to Buster.
Buster Beach, yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Askew now is going for a Min Min, and then this stage is gonna be, this match is gonna be on whoever manages to keep the pressure on the other. Whoever gets into the hot pocket first is gonna be at a huge disadvantage.
Could potentially be.
Nice defensive play by both players. Askew managing to get the Dragon Art Chakra, the thing everybody must fear. But Adam going confident in that he can stop it. And he's doing a really good job stopping it. Oh, from one hot pocket into the other right now. And nice catch, and that's gonna send it again into the other hot pocket. At that angle, the throw is perfect to keep the opponent in that section.
Yeah, it's just back and forth into these hot pockets.
Look at that. There you go. Oh,
Finally
nice.
breaking out.
Yeah, 295. Put Mimi in a disadvantage, and now Adam has this stage to move around. But it's probably not gonna be. Oh, nice Chagron right there.
It is definitely not going to be enough for him to be able to work with Skew claiming that first points.
Yeah, but yeah, that angle as you had for the throw was just perfect, and just keeping Adam in those corners. The rushes went away. Nice defense by Adam. Adam got with a disable, but yeah, really difficult to punish right there. 195 with the rush. Min in the hot pocket. I don't know if Adam's gonna be able to keep her there. No. Nice punish of the grab right there. And now Twintel is the one in problem, but the grab is gonna send her away from the hot pocket, which could be beneficial.
Out comes the rush, and that's going to be the KO.
Yeah.
Skew setting up with that first point. Oh, I didn't even move to the right overlay. Cool.
And now we're gonna be going to a sparring ring.
Adam just spending his time trying to figure out how stages are working out, how they interact with this.
Yeah, and I think he chose sparring because sparring worked really well during the first set.
Yeah, if he was able to keep that chase like he had before, I can definitely see sparring ring holding strong for him.
Yeah.
But it's as soon as the Skew gets any kind of tempo, this is just a dicey place
Oh
to be.
yeah, definitely. I kinda wanna see more Scully play, but it's not gonna do anything against SQ.
Starting
Yeah,
things
right
off.
now.
Both players quickly diving in, trying to secure that knockdown, looking for that advantage point.
Yeah.
Both just really playing this out safely too.
Yeah.
Here comes the
Nice
first freeze.
catch by Aaron right there. He got the grab, and now he can start getting the advantage really easy. Nice punish with the rush. Is that gonna be it? No. 320 plus an extra 20 right there. He just needs to be careful with the rush. Nice dodge right there. Wow.
And a really solid catch. First point for first
Yeah.
round going to Adam here. And is Skew gonna be putting away that chalk? I'm looking to try this Tri-Blast instead.
Yeah. And I think while the Dragon Chagram is also really good, I think Travis is gonna help a lot to punish any dash Adam Break does to the sides. However, Adam is doing a really good job at punching the Tri-Blast away and not allowing the explosion to get near him. However, he desperately needs the knockdown. Is the only way to get the advantage back. Ooh, nice catch by the Tri-Blast right there. Yeah, this is looking really bad for Arm right now. Nice grab right there. Let's see, can Adam get a comeback right now? It looks like that way. Oh, nice block. But now, yeah, I think, yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting Adam to use that rush at all. At that point, it's better to just save the rush for the next round.
Yeah. Just go in with this round, have that little bit of control, a little bit more advantage. Potentially try to get an ice chain going, some additional damage on top.
Oh,
Cooler ain't gonna be able to sweep Askew off of his feet. But the
that's probably one
Triblas-
thing about the Terra's doing work right now. And I was gonna say that's something that I always hated about explosive arm when they explode behind me and send me forward to whatever attack the opponent is doing.
Indeed.
Nice knockdown by Adam right there. Fairly similar in terms of health right now.
Oh, here's a chance he's gonna be able to
nice
connect!
punches.
Adam now just looking
Nice.
for one more good hit. Looking for that grab
Yeah.
opportunity. You see him waiting for it. Askew gonna quickly go back into boxing, looking to build up some rush. If he gets it ready
Yeah.
and secures his mark, it will be his point.
And right now, having the on-charge...
Ooh!
nice comeback by Adam. I was gonna say, having the on-charge Triblast was probably helping a little bit because since it's 3 different hitboxes, that would help catch Twintel a bit easier.
Indeed.
And now we're going to Temple Grounds.
Alright, let's go to Temple Grounds.
Yeah, I see they're gonna stay with the same loadout because both loadouts are really good at to fight the other character in my opinion. Triblast just catching Twintel and Twintel is slowing down Mimim with the ice. Whoa! Wow, one pillar is already down. That was bad.
Dragon Arm Triblast is good at poking and beating down those pillars while being safe.
Yeah.
And that large
Ooh,
body just makes
nice.
it even easier to hit.
Yeah, right now Ask is doing a pretty good job at using the Triblast to catch Twintel. And however, Adam is moving around the pillars with no problem, using them really good to stop the Triblast especially.
Are we about to
only
see
one
the last
pillar
pillar
left.
fall? We haven't. We're not even halfway through. We're just now halfway through, and the 3 of the 4 pillars are down, and the last one is on
Yeah.
its last bit of health. As you
Yeah.
just really capitalizing on every bit of that to score all this damage.
Oh, nice grab. That's gonna go. I know. I was expecting Twintel to go through the pillar and taking him down. And now, wow, that was really fast to take down those pillars.
Yeah, now they're all gone. They're big and smelly, and nobody wants to see them anyways. Made some good work
Right.
at taking them out.
Yeah, but after that, poor Misango needs to rebuild them again.
I think he enjoys it.
Yeah, he probably enjoys that.
This wouldn't be a stage if he had any problems with that, having to repair those things.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nice catch right there with the Triblast. I think they're both looking for an opening to use rush or waiting for the Orden to make a mistake. Do get a good rush damage.
But right now that Triblast is just constantly
Yeah.
sniping Adam down, and he
Yeah,
really
and
needs to
allowing
find a way
him-
to get rid of that.
And allowing Askew to get like an extra 20 damage because it's just punching Twintel out.
Try
Right
to
there, Adam got really lucky getting knocked down before the rush connected. However, he also lost his rush and that's not good right now.
Yeah, he really needs to have that rush, or just some way to be able to secure a knockdown or freeze on Askew, and he's just not getting that.
Yeah, and not getting it. He has rush right now. If he managed,
Nope, not this time. Temple Grounds is definitely not the place he wants to be, as the Skew takes a very confident and clean set, and setting himself up at a match advantage, just looking for one more set win, and that would be the tournament.
Oh, we're gonna be going back to Buster Beach.
This can work, but like we saw before, if it doesn't work,
Yeah.
it is spectacularly not gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, if Askew manages to get the same grab direction as last time, Adam is not getting out of the hot pocket.
Leaving the hot pocket is illegal. It's just like the ones you pull out of the microwave. They're hot to start with, and then you leave them for 3 hours. You're like, alright, it's been 3 hours. It should be cool now. You open it up, and it's steaming. Like, you burn your face by opening the hot pocket.
Really good punishes with the drive blast from Askew right now. Adam just can't get the freeze to start playing at the rhythm he likes.
That Tri-Blast just constantly snuffing out Adam's movements. And just, it's not risky enough to punish Askew's movement either, where Adam's constantly going on the chase, but Askew is just throwing out these Tri-Blast bolts and then dodging out of the way of everything Adam is throwing out.
Yeah, right now Adam with a sliver over here, but it's not gonna be enough. Right there, the on-charge Tri-Blast helped a lot because he only knocked 2 out of the 3 projectiles.
And this is going to be a it's not going to be an opportunity to get that Dragon Arm. But Askew going to quickly try to find his way out of the hot pocket. Sees the chance to go for a rush punish. Gets the dash refresh. 230 damage, and that sets him up with a very strong advantage.
That was really cool. And right now, Askew just keeping Adam Bray against the wall. No room for movement at all.
Indeed. We do finally see Adam getting a freeze, but he's taken so much damage and wasn't even able to capitalize on that, as his health is just getting chewed and bitten down on. Out comes the rush. This will not be a shield break, but it's... That could have actually been a shield break.
Yeah, I think that was a shield break.
Yep, we're going to get the shield breaking right there regardless. And Askew going to be walking away 3-1 on the bracket reset, taking Adam out and closing out the 60th of the NA Scrapstar Series.
Congratulations, Askew. But yeah, that match was just both players looking for being the aggressive one, and whoever was the dominant one in that aggression.